Pleasant good afternoon, my fellow colleagues, and to my worthy teacher. Stress, its nature, effects, and management. I was amazed. Janet just burst out crying. It took me a while to realize that she was cracking, falling apart from the many stressors that she was enduring. A mother that was ill, significant financial challenges, a part-time job that took more than it gave, and a mountain of assignments in college. Many persons can identify similar situations. Some are sitting in this classroom. In fact, stress harms and more people and even lead to untimely deaths than we are fully aware of. Firstly, that is why we should consider the nature of stress. Secondly, discover some of its potent effects. And thirdly, learn how to tame that beast called stress. Several elements define the nature of stress. The American Institute of Stress defines stress as a state of mental or emotional strain or tension resulting from adverse or demanding circumstances. Most people describe stress as a feeling of being overwhelmed by a particular situation or situations. In other words, they feel overloaded and they are not able to meet all the demands placed on them. This is also true for many students. Furthermore, the American Institute of Stress also notes that stress causes or influences the course of many medical conditions, including psychological conditions such as depression and anxiety. Interestingly, stress is classified as both positive eustress or negative distress. Eustress is good stress. It comes from exciting situations and it motivates and energizes us. Distress, on the other hand, is bad stress. According to the health services of Brock University, bad stress or distress occurs when we fail to cope with the tensions and anxieties of the moment. Indeed, the World Health Organization notes that stress is a health epidemic of the 21st century. I repeat, the World Health Organization notes that stress is the health epidemic of the 21st century. Indeed, these are some of the elements that describe the nature of stress. So far, we have looked at the nature of stress. Let us now consider some of the effects it may have on individuals. According to the Stress Management Society, people experience stress in different ways. It contributes to heart disease and hypertension. As we know, college life can be very stressful. To students currently attending college, however, the process is often stressful and frustrating. You have competition for grades, career choice, the need to perform, and many other aspects of the college environment cause stress. Prolonged stress undoubtedly makes people ill. It is known to contribute to heart disease and hypertension, and many individuals experience fatigue, headaches, and weight change. Stress affects a person physically, psychologically, and emotionally. Psychologically, that includes feelings of depression, restlessness, and coping with life's issues. Indeed, stress has several negative effects on human beings. So far, we have considered the nature of stress and some of its effects on human beings. Now, let's reflect on the ways we can manage stress and overcome its negative impact. The American Psychological Association outlines 5 steps that can assist us in managing our stress. Firstly, we must exercise regularly. Exercise relieves stress in several ways. It increases our overall health and improves our quality of life both mentally and physically. It also has a positive impact on our mood by relieving the tensions, anxieties, anger, and mild depression that often go hand in hand with stress. According to Tony Abbott's book, I do enjoy exercise, not because I am an exercise junkie, but because it's terrific stress release. Secondly, laughter. Did you know that our brains are wired to express our emotions and facial expressions? When people are stressed, they usually hold a lot of stress in their face. So laughter helps relieve some of the bodily and emotional tension that often lead to a more satisfying situation. Thirdly, set aside time to meditate. Meditation helps the mind and body to relax and focus. It focuses our attention and eliminates the jumbled thoughts that may crowd our minds and cause distress. Much like exercise, research shows that meditating briefly can lead to immediate benefits. Fourthly, keep a positive and realistic attitude. And finally, get adequate rest to revitalize your mind and body. We have come to discover that stress harms and kills. If we do not manage the stressors in our lives, we may find an early grave. Modern life, with all its complexities, increases the possibility of an untimely demise. However, if we practice some of the skills provided in this presentation, all other concerns similarly managed, we ought to live to a ripe old age. Therefore, we must understand the nature of stress, the negative impact it may make on us, and how we may successfully manage it. I am sure you'll be pleased to learn that Janet's mom is no longer ill, and she's enjoying full health. Janet also hurdled her financial mountains. She got a better paying part-time job in her third semester that enabled her to pay her student loan. But most importantly, Janet graduated with a 3.5 GPA and was the valedictorian for her class. Natasha Mitchell, I thank you.